Hi, I'm Frankie, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out a few new products. It's not quite a full face, but it is almost. I'm going to be creating this look and letting you know exactly what I think about all the products I use. So yeah, let's jump into the video. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrows and primed my eyelids, and the first product I'm going to use is the Beauty Bakery setting powder, which is called Flower, and it's really cute. It comes in this flower box. So this is £19.50, so it's not too expensive. This is the pot it comes in. It does have quite a few colours. I think it has translucent, which is what I have, pink, yellow and brown. So yeah, okay, so when you open it, it's got this like sifter thing. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to blend in the concealer that's on my eyes to make sure that there's no creasing. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques contour brush, dip into that powder and just set over the top of my concealer. Oh my god, a lot of product came off. It's so weird, actually. The consistency of it is actually a bit like flour, which I guess is why they called it that. So my first impression, that went on quite nicely. We'll also see later on how it works under my eyes and stuff. The next thing I'm going to use is my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette. The packaging is really nice. And it has a day eye, dusk eye, date eye and disco eye. So it has 4 different looks that you can create from it. A lot of them are quite cool tone. I'm going to dip into this middle shade here on Desk Eye. I thought it said dusk eye. I guess it means for work. I'm just going to dip into this middle colour here on Desk Eye. And use this as my transition colour. Let me zoom you in. I take the colour quite high near my brow. Okay, so that's a really nice colour. I actually got this palette at Christmas, so I've been waiting because I wanted to use it in a video. I wanted to see like first impressions of it. And today is finally the day. Okay, so this colour blended out really easily. So now I'm going to switch to my Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease. And I'm going to dip into the colour next door, this one here. More into my crease. That's really pretty. This is blending out nicely too. My eye look today isn't going to be too dramatic or anything because I'm just trying it out, seeing how it works. So the last colour I'm going to take is this one here, which is the third one on Date Eye, just to deepen up my crease even more. These eyeshadows have worked really nice, they've blended out nicely. So yeah, I'm impressed with that palette. And it has got like lots more colours, so I'm going to keep trying out different looks. I'm just going to go for something simple today because I've got a lot more stuff that I want to test out. So I'm just going to pop and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my other eye and I forgot to mention earlier that this palette is £60, so it's quite expensive. I'd say if you were looking for a good palette and you were on a bit of a budget, then I wouldn't go for this one just because there are a lot of other good eyeshadow palettes out there that are a lot cheaper, like Morphe or like Anastasia Beverly Hills are cheaper. One thing I will say that is a bit annoying is when I'm trying to dip in my brush, like I have to go back and forth, like there's not a lot of room for me to manoeuvre. I prefer like circle pans just because I feel like I can get my brush in easier. These ones, along with like the Naked palette, like I just think the pans are a bit of an awkward shape. Apart from that, it's good and I like it. So the next product, I've literally been wanting this for ages and ages and I just didn't get around to getting it, and recently ASOS had 20% off and I just thought I'd get it with 20% off. And it's the Stila Magnificent Metals in the colour Kitten Karma. So normally it is £23 and I got 20% off. So don't ask me how much that is, but yeah. And this is what it looks like. I love the packaging on these. It's just so sleek. Love it. So I'm just going to use this as a glitter on my eyes. I've seen so many people do this, but I'm still worried I'm going to mess it up. Oh my god, it's so glittery. This is so nice, I love it. I can't believe I waited so long to get this now. I literally love it. Look how nice it looks. Oh god, I'm so cack-handed with this hand. That is literally so easy as well. That's so much easier than like getting glitter glue, then getting glue, like nothing falls down obviously, there's no fallout. It's literally the easiest thing. I'd rate that a strong 10, that is so good. I need to get it in every colour. Okay, so next I have my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Looks like this. I've had a lot of people raving about this. I thought I'd give it a go. They didn't actually have the big one. They only had the like smaller one. But I think it's going to be quite a good fit. If I don't like it, it means I didn't spend all that money on the big one. So, positives. Oh, it's really runny. Didn't think it was going to be this runny. Feels very like smoothing. Okay, so that primer felt really nice and smooth on my skin, and the big one of this is £26 and this mini one is 15, so it's not too expensive. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to see how my foundation sits on top. The foundation I'm gonna use today is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. I'm really excited to use this. My friend Lucy has been using it and it looks so good on her. I'm in the colour Custard 220N. So this foundation is £32, which I think is quite like average for a foundation, so not too expensive, not that cheap. This is meant to be like a full coverage foundation, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. This is good what I will wear when I'm more tan, so we'll see. I'm like midway through losing my fake tan, so I really like the packaging on this, and it's plastic, so if I drop it, it won't break. I'm just going to take this on my Morphe M439. So this is just one pump. I'm going to see what this does. Ooh. This is very full coverage. It has like a really strong scent, but I really like it. So as you can probably tell, this isn't the best colour match for me, but it'll be fine when I'm fake tanned. It's quite yellow. I'm going to drag this down my neck to make it look like it matches a bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to go to my beauty blender on top to make sure that it's all blended in nicely. Okay, so looking closer up, I normally have a lot of trouble with foundations around my nose. I think I've mentioned that before. Like, they just don't normally sit well on my nose, or they make it look really dry and crusty. But this one doesn't seem to be looking too bad. I mean, my skin has cleared up a lot recently, like from when it was really dry, so that helps. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be clinging to anything around my nose. Sitting nicely on my face. It is very full coverage, so if you want a bit of a more natural look, then this probably isn't the foundation for you. The texture was more like, it was quite moussey, like the texture of it, but I really like it. So I haven't got a new concealer, so I'm just going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did my concealer off camera using my Tarte Shape Tape in Light. I do feel like it looks really light on my skin compared to this foundation, but it's fine. So I'm just going to take my Beauty Bakery powder again. I'm just going to place this over my concealer to set it in place. This powder is very powdery, like it's all up in the air, it's everywhere. I mean, it's working really well so far. It feels really soft under my eyes. Let me just look a bit closer. So yeah, at the moment I think I like this powder just as much as my Laura Mercier, which is good because I just ran out of my Laura Mercier, so this can replace it. So I also don't have any bronze or contour products, so I'm just going to do that off camera as well, and I'll be right back. So I know I said I'd be right back, but I was just thinking, this foundation dried down really quickly as well, and it's so matte, so that is really good. Like, I feel like with my powder, I don't need to set or anything to make sure it's not sticky, if you know what I mean. I was expecting this foundation to be good, but like everything is sitting on top of this foundation so nicely, like everything's blending in really nicely. So now I've done with my bronzer and contour, I'm going to go ahead and bake underneath my contour with my new powder. I'm just going to take my Morphe sponge, just dot this along. So in the meantime, I'm just going to do my highlight. So today for my highlight, I have the Makeup Forever highlighter in Pro Light Fusion. Oh, I think that's what it's called. So I have the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion in the colour... Where's the colour? Not really sure what the colour is, but it's like this. It's got kind of pinky reflex in it. Okay, so I worked out that this is in the colour 1, I think. I'm going to take my Anastasia A23 brush, swirl it around, and just, you can really see the like pink when it reflects off the light. Oh, I love this. And this would be really nice when I go to like festivals and stuff. Give me a bit of pink highlight. I mean, who doesn't love that? I love it. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit on my nose as usual. Whoa, it looks so pink on my nose. So this is, let me check. Oh, it was £27.50. Now it's £24.75 on Debenhams. So I mean, grab yourself a bargain. Yeah, that's really pretty highlight. I like that. Okay, so I'm really impressed with that powder and how it's turned out. It went nicely under my eyes. It didn't crease. It doesn't look really dry. I find that sometimes my Laura Mercier makes my under eyes look really dry. Like, it's quite heavy. This one's a bit lighter. Like, the consistency is really finely milled. It did a really good job like cleaning up underneath my bronzer and contour. So yeah, I'm really happy with this powder. The last product I'm going to use is the House of Lashes Demure Light. This is one of the ones I couldn't get when I was in America, so I've been waiting to get it when I was at home. This is what they look like. And these, without any discount, are £14. But on falseeyelashes.co.uk you can get like 10% off whenever. So don't pay full price, hands. Okay, so I just trimmed my lashes down. And I'm just going to pop them on using my Duo eyelash glue. I'm just going to coat my lashes with some mascara. Okay, I'm just going to pop these eyelashes on. Eyelashes are definitely one of them things as well, like once you start using them you literally can't stop. Okay, and that is this look. Oh my god, no it's not. I can't believe I forgot my lipstick. So the last product I'm going to use is my Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Matte in the colour 105. This is like a little tester. I got it from Sephora and I've been waiting to use this one for ages as well. This is like a nudie mauve. It feels very moussey. Doesn't feel like liquid like I usually am used to. It feels really nice on my lips, really comfortable. I'm just going to see how it dries down. So that's completely dried down now. It feels so comfortable on my lips. Let me smell. Ooh. Bit of a strange smell actually. It's like half cupcakes, half chemicals. So these liquid lipsticks, when they're normal size, are £15.75 from Debenhams. Okay, so overall I'm really happy with all the products today. I'm quite surprised at some of them. I'm surprised at how much I love the Huda foundation. It's really full coverage but literally so comfortable to wear. I'm really impressed with the Stila Magnificent Metals, although I kind of knew I'd always love that because everyone does. The eyelashes are really nice, they're not too dramatic. And I always prefer the light collection in House of Lashes instead of the normal one because the normal one makes my eyes look too small. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more and I'll hopefully see you next time.